Bandidos, what up? Hey, Tux here. Today, the stars have aligned for The Division 2, especially if you're a new and returning player. This is the week for you. We have the 5X XP event and the Golden Bullet Global event, two of the best events of the entire season, both landing this week. They start today. I'm going to give you the walkthrough and get you on your way with a really fun build. Let's do this.
Wait, did we just become best friends? So nice to meet you. I think you're cool.
Piece of shit wristwatch.
First things first, go into your main menu, then your seasons menu, toggle over to events, and then you can see as of today, the 5X XP event went live. And to my surprise, it's gonna go for the entire week. I don't know what to tell you guys. If you're a new player, this is your chance to get your watch to 1,000, probably in or around 10 hours of gameplay. That's incredible. We're talking about an activity that took most of us veteran players sometime between 3 and 6 weeks. So this is an incredible opportunity. Moreover, while you're gaining that XP, you can play the Golden Bullet, where XP turns into the best gear in the game, including exotics. Let me explain. But before I do, you should know that I just put up a video with 5 of the fastest XP farm builds in the game. They're designed without the Golden Bullet buff, but I imagine with the Golden buff, you should be okay with a few minor tweaks. So let me give you the quick rundown on what the Golden Bullet is. So this is a global event. It's going to only last for a week. You have to activate the event in order to participate. It's important to know that you cannot participate in global events and use seasonal modifiers at the same time. So you have to make some choices. But if you're a new and returning player, it's sort of an easy choice because you probably need gear. You need those rewards. Even if you have every item in the game, if you're working on expertise, then you need those exotic components. And I'm going to show you how this event plus a 5XP event will equate to a ton of those. In short, the objective is to earn the Golden Bullet by killing an enemy that either has this icon or has the Golden Bullet equipped, and then maintain the Golden Bullet as long as possible. The Golden Bullet is basically a DPS buff to you. The DPS doesn't last forever, but on kill will refresh the duration. I think the duration is only 5 seconds, but it's pretty easy to earn and maintain. But beware, if the enemy has a Golden Bullet equipped, they also get the buff. And there might be more than one Golden Bullet out there. So as a reward for playing the event, you're going to earn red stars. You get 1 red star every time your character levels up. And as you earn more red stars, you're going to work your way up this mini rewards track to unlock all of these good caches. But those red stars will also act as a currency, and you can jog on over to the seasonal vendor that's only open during events and spend those red stars on any of these caches. So if you're a new player, look towards those named item caches and those exotic caches. The legacy season caches are a route to get that system corruption gear that is unique to the Dark Zone. So red stars equal mega loot. XP equals red stars. And we have this 5XP event happening at the same time as Golden Bullet. So you're going to be able to earn mega amounts of red stars and stack up on those caches. This event will last a week and there is a cap to it. You're going to earn 5 times more XP on every activity up to 1,000 levels. If you want to ensure you hit those 1,000 levels or you want to get there quickly, make sure you turn on your global directives. Because we have such an aggressive event, don't feel pressured to have to turn on all of these, but each one of these is worth 25% XP, up to 125%. That means with the 5XP event, you're at 625% total XP for every activity you do. That's the route to getting your watch to level 1,000 as fast as possible and get all those exotic components. So this is the build that I'm rocking to get going with, but I like to have fun during the Golden Bullet event and run outside of the box kind of builds. But to be frank, I've been doing this event for so long, I sort of gravitate to my tried and true favorites. But here's one that I was running this morning when I was testing out the event, and it's a good one to get started with. So it's an LMG build built around the Iron Lung. I've damage to targets out of cover and damage to armor. So this has the special talent called Ardent. So shooting heats up the weapon, filling up the heat meter. The meter is equivalent to 50% of the weapon's standard magazine size. When the meter is full, rounds shot by the weapon ignite enemies, so they're going to catch on fire. When not shooting, the meter depletes over time. Reloading or swapping the weapon fully depletes the meter. As long as you're shooting to the end of the mag, you're going to be catching folios on fire. We got critical hit damage and crit chance. So this is a good crit based weapon here. And so I paired it up with Umbra Initiative. Since LMGs are not really run and gun, we are shooting and scooting, but we're playing from behind solid objects. So this is going to give you 15% crit chance, 30% reload speed, great for LMGs. And then from the shadows into the light, basically when you're in cover, you're going to be building stacks of RPM and crit damage. When you're out of cover, you're going to be building stacks of armor regen. And then we got weapon damage, critical hit damage, and more critical hit damage. And then from the shadows increases those stacks from 50 to 100. So your weapon is going to be very fast and very strong. At base, we're at 60% crit chance with 113% crit damage and 800 RPMs, all of which are going to get lifted just by the gear set. That's going to put your LMG around 1120 RPMs, but Golden Bullet is going to push that even further. And then you're going to get 120% critical hit damage. So you're going to be at almost 240% critical hit damage. And then Golden Bullet is going to give you more weapon damage on top of that. And then you're going to get more weapon handling from Golden Bullet too. Okay, so everything's basically crit damage and crit chance on the build. I have all red cores. You can put more armor if you want, but I got some interesting things going on up here. So let me explain. So I'm running the courier so that I can have perfect creeping death. You don't have to run perfect creeping death. You can put whatever you want here, but I wanted that fire to spread. So I have a little bit of crowd control going on that's not just being applied to one target. And so that I don't have to break from focus firing on a single target. So I can catch 3 guys on fire and still maintain focus fire. That way I'm making the most of my mag. That's important because the mag is kind of small on this thing. It's only 85 rounds. So once you earn your fire rounds, if you try to spread the fire to multiple targets without creeping death, you're gonna be wasting shots. But the status effect is really good on the Iron Lung, and the fire keeps them from shooting at you. So when you have 2 or 3 enemies all ADS on you, when you catch one of them on fire, all 3 of them are going to be on fire, and then you can maintain your output. I have crit chance and status effects on this, and creeping death will apply that status effect to a range of 10 meters with a cooldown of 10 seconds. This has armor and headshot damage otherwise. And then the mask is the vial. The vial is going to give me more status effects. It's got a skill tier, which is a little helpful. I got Has Pro and crit chance. This has toxic delivery, which is going to put a damage over time debuff on the enemy when a status effect is applied to them. So just a little tick, tick, tick. So they're going to catch on fire. They're going to get damage over time from the fire and then damage over time from toxic delivery. It's not a lot, but every little thing helps. And it's a nice little synergy we got going on between these 3 things. You could run the new Exodus gloves in case your armor breaks. That will give you smoke screen and heal you up. Or you could run the Centurion Scabbard for a very large mag, which is very nice on this gun. Or go for the Coyote's Mask or Grupo or Cheska. For skills, I decided to go with the Fixer just for a little extra heals, but Umbra gear set's going to be healing this too. I'm running Gunner. You really don't have to run Gunner, but I wanted that 10% armor on kill. It's also nice for ammo, but Golden Bullet's going to be giving you free ammo too. And then I have the Decoy. So these allow me to stay out of cover a little bit longer. Yeah, a lot of fun. So let me know how many of you are going to be trying to push to the cap and tell us how fast you think you're going to get it done.
Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Tuxedo Bandido, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on the good stuff I have coming for you. And if you like content like this, be sure to check out the video I have recommended for you right here. If you have anything you would like me to cover, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And thank you to all the channel members and donors who make things possible. Tux Nation wouldn't be the same without you.
When you buy a game from Ubisoft, enter the creator code Tuxedo Bandido to support the channel. Easy peasy.
Wait, did we just become best friends?